Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Fatina Kila binti Azmin. In this video, I would like to show you guys how to make homemade mayonnaise and prawn cocktail. So, as we know, mayonnaise usually we eat with bread in English breakfast and wedges. But in this recipe, a little bit different because I will mix together the ingredient become a sauce for prawn cocktail. Prawn cocktail, also as shrimp cocktail, is a seafood dish consisting of shelled cooked prawn in Mary Rose sauce or cocktail sauce. You can serve in a small bowl or glass.
So this is the equipment that we need.
For the first step, you have to make mayonnaise. So the ingredient of mayonnaise is 2 oz of egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of corn oil, and 1 teaspoon of white pepper. So the method that I use for this mayonnaise is I use in traditional way, which is you can use a whisk and ceramic bowl. Also another method, for the fast method, you can use a blender for the egg yolk.
This is the ingredient to making the mayonnaise. So for the homemade mayonnaise, you need to put the main ingredient, which is 2 egg yolks. Just put onto the ceramic bowl. Make sure you use a spoon if got the balance, so that was easier for you. And then beat the egg using a whisk. Just beat it, and it takes time. In 30 minutes you have to beat the egg yolk. I use in traditional method, or you can just use a blender for the fast process. You can see the texture become light, and in a few minutes the color turns. You can just beat it until the texture thick, and then you have to put the oil little bit by little bit. If you put more oil, you can see the mixture become lumpy. Next, you have to put a bit of citrus, or you can just use vinegar for the another initiative. So that I mix the ingredient, you can see the color turns and the texture become thick. After you're done and see the fine texture of mayonnaise, you can rest it for a while.
Okay, for the second step, what we need to do is prawn cocktail sauce. What we need in this ingredient is 4 prawn in a size M or L, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of white pepper, 1 tablespoon of deel, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons of chili sauce. So for the method to make prawn cocktail sauce is in a short way. I will show you how to prepare the prawn before you cook. You have to make sure you boil the water and put a little bit of salt. After that, take the ice cube, put into the bowl for cool down the prawn before you cook.
The ingredient to making the prawn cocktail sauce. Like you can see that I'm washing the prawns. So after washing, you have to peel off the shell of the prawns. So you have to peel one by one. Like I said, I will show you some methods you can use for the prawns. So you have to clean all the prawn first.
Okay, after you peel the prawn, you also can define here the body of prawn, so you can check how the prawn clean, so you are ready for boiling.
First step, you have to put the salt onto the boiling water, and then just stir it for a while. Then you have to put the prawns onto the boiling water, so just half cook, then you can just replace it onto the plain bowl, and then put the prawns onto the bowl full of rice. So you just have to cool down the prawn first. Okay, for the seasoning, you have to take the prawns and replace it onto the plain bowl, and then you just put some of deel if you want, or the white pepper. So I just take a little bit of a deel, just put it on top of the prawn first, and just take white pepper and put little bit on top of the prawns, and you have to mix all the ingredient, spread it, then mix all together with all the prawn. Next, you have to heat the pan so you can put the prawn onto the heated pan. Cook the prawn for a while because we cannot cook the prawn too long. You have to avoid the prawn burn, and always check the condition of prawn. Like you can see, I always check the condition of prawn, so make sure it cook well. Put aside after the prawn cook. Okay, then take back the mayonnaise that you already dressed it, and then take 2 tablespoons of the tomato sauce, or you can set that tomato ketchup. Just put it, and then after you put tomato sauce, you have to put chili sauce. You can just put 2 tablespoons of the chili sauce. Make sure you use a spoon so that easier for you to take the sauce. And then you have to put the chili powder. I'm using chili powder, so an initiative you can just put cayenne. You just put 1 tablespoon of chili powder, and then you have to mix all the ingredients together. What you can see, the color turns into the orange, and then put 1 tablespoon of citrus to taste the sour of the sauce. So just continue a bit it.
Last step is preparing the salad. I use lettuce. You only need 4 pieces of salad, and the method that I use is you need to soak the salad with the boiling water, and then you have to put the salt.
Okay, lastly, for the ingredient of salad, So like you can see that I'm just taking 4 pieces of baby lettuce. I'm washing the salad piece by piece, so you can just clean it gently. It avoid you from food poisoning. So that the first step is clean and wash. Okay, then put it back the baby lettuce onto the plastic bowl and just put some water for a soak process, and then you just can put 1 teaspoon of salt onto the salad and stir it. If you think that's not enough, you can just put or added 1 more teaspoon of salt. Just stir it and soak in 1 or 2 minutes. After stir it, you can just plating. So this is the result of the product. Thank you for watching.